राम सुप्रभातम सर्वेभ्यः प्रवेशकक्ष्यायां स्वागतम्। अद्य वयं विभक्तिविषये पठिष्यामः। गतकक्ष्यायाम् अपि विभक्तिविषये एव वयं पठितवत्यः च। गतकक्ष्यायां वयं प्रथमा विभक्तिं पठितवत्यः। अद्य वयं संबोधन प्रथमा विभक्ति विषये द्वितीया विभक्ति विषये च पठिष्यामः। पुनरावर्तनं कृत्वा तदनन्तरं नूतनपाठं पठिष्यामः। आदौ गुरुवन्दनम् उक्त्वा प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। सर्वे कृपया उच्चैः गुरुवन्दनं तथा मङ्गलश्लोकद्वयं च वदन्तु। गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे, गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे। न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः, मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। ब्रवीमि संस्कृतं वाचा, ध्यायामि संस्कृतं हृदा। कुर्वे सेवाञ्च कायेन, वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। यो नरः संस्कृतव्योम्निह्यालयं रमते मुदा, संस्कृतिं चैव संस्कारं विन्दते नात्र संशयः। विभक्तिः। एषः श्लोकः गतकक्ष्यायाम् अस्माभिः पठितः। अत्र रक्तवर्णे यानि पदानि सन्ति तानि सर्वाणि विभक्तिं सूचयन्ति। रामः राजमणिः सदा विजयते। रामः, अत्र रामः प्रथमा विभक्तौ अस्ति। रामं रमेशं भजे, रामं द्वितीया विभक्तौ अस्ति। रामेण अभिहता निशाचर चमूः, रामेण रामेण अभिहता, तत्र सवर्णदीर्घसन्धिः भवति, रामेणाभिहता इति भवति। रामेण इति तृतीया विभक्तिः। रामेण अभिहताः निशाचर चमूः, रामाय चतुर्थी विभक्तौ अस्ति, तस्मै नमः। रामात् नास्ति परायणं परतरम्, रामात् पंचमी विभक्तौ अस्ति। रामस्य दासोऽस्मि अहं, रामस्य दासः अस्मि अहं। रामस्य षष्ठी विभक्तौ अस्ति। रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे, रामे इति सप्तमी विभक्तौ अस्ति। भो राम, भो राम, अत्र भो राम इति भो इति न, तत्र केवलं राम इति संबोधन प्रथमा विभक्तौ अस्ति। भो इति यदा वयम् आह्वयामः कमपि कामपि, तदा तस्य पदस्य प्रयोगं कुर्मः। भो इति। राम इति पदं तत्र संबोधन प्रथमा विभक्तौ अस्ति। So we all learnt this verse in the previous class. Ramaha Rajamanihi Sada Vijayate. Ramaha Rajamanihi, the gem among the kings. Rama, who is the gem among the kings. Rajamanihi Sada Vijayate. He is always victorious. So here Rama is in the first case, nominative case. Ramam Ramesham Bhaje. I salute or I prostrate Rama, who is Ramesha. Ramam Ramesham, both these words are in Dvitiya Vibhakti. Ramayaha Ishaha, the Lord of Rama, or Lakshmi Devi, that is Vishnu. So Ramam Ramesham Bhaje. I salute Lord Rama, who is the Lord of Lakshmi, Rama. Ramena abhihataha nishachara chamuhu. Nishachara is rakshasaha. Rakshasaha nishacharaha. Nishachara chamuhu. The armies of the asuras or the rakshasas were killed by Rama. By Rama, instrumental case. Ramena, by Rama. Atra instrumental case iti vadamaha Angla bhashayam. Tritiya vibhaktihi. Ramaya tasmai namaha. Salutations to Rama. Chaturthi vibhaktihi, Ramaya. So whenever we use namaha in a sentence or while in a shloka, wherever in Sanskrit, the word associated with namaha. So whichever word is associated with namaha, salutations to someone. So that someone to whom you are saluting should be in Chaturthi vibhaktihi according to a rule of Panini, according to a Panini Sutra. Namaha the word associated with namaha should be in Shashti vibhaktihi. So, Ramaya namaha, Krishnaya namaha, Sitayai namaha, Ramayai namaha, Gurave namaha, Vighnarajaya namaha. All these here, Vishnave namaha, all these are in Chaturthi vibhaktihi. Ramaya Chaturthi vibhaktihi. Ramat nasti parayanam parataram. There is no refuge who is greater than Rama, or Rama is the ultimate refuge, is the gist there. Ramat nasti, there is no refuge who is greater than Rama. Ramat, it is a Panchami vibhaktau asti, fifth case. Ramasya dasaha asmi aham. Ramasya, of Rama. I am Rama's servant. So, Ramasya dasaha asmi aham. I am Rama's servant. Possessive case. Tatra Ramasya. Rame chittalayaha sada bhavatu me. Let my mind always be merged with Lord Rama, with Rama. Rame, in Rama. So, Tatra Rame iti locative case. In Rama. Let my mind always be merged in Rame. Rama. Rame chittalayaha sada bhavatu me. Bho Rama mam uddhara. O Rama. Bho is a word in Sanskrit which is used like hey or oh. When you say oh dear friend, come here, or oh Rama, oh Krishna. That is when you are addressing someone. So that is Bho. Rama is in here in the last line. Rama is in Sambodhana Prathama, vocative case. Rama Mam Uddhara. Hey Rama or O Rama, uplift me. Mam Uddhara, uplift me. So now you get the meaning. Last class I think we didn't have time to learn the meaning of each line. So hope this is clear. And you will memorize, please memorize this shloka, because you get Kshamyatam, all the vibhaktis of Rama Shabda in the Ekavachanam form in this shloka. Another beauty of this shloka is not only do you get the vibhaktis in the Ekavachanam form for Akaranta Pullinga Rama Shabda, but you also get to understand how each vibhakti is used. So once you know the meaning of each line here, you will get to know the meaning in the sense of which each case or each vibhakti is used. Now next verse. This is something which we all know. We chant this every class and in many of our webinars. Guruhu eva gatihi. Guru is my ultimate refuge. Like I have nobody else other than my Guru. Gurum eva bhaje. I salute the Guru only. Gurum eva bhaje. Guruna eva sahasmi. I am only with the Guru. Guruhu eva gatihi. Gurum eva bhaje. Guruna eva sahasmi. Namo gurave. Again, like I said, namaha here in the sandhi in the middle of a line, it has become namo. Gurave namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave namaha. We know that shloka also. There also Gurave Chaturthi vibhaktihi. Na guroho paramam. There is nothing which is beyond or which is more ultimate than the Guru. That thing which is more supreme than the Guru, which means Guru is supreme. Na guroho param. Guroho paramam na. There is nothing which is beyond or more supreme or greater than the guru, or that means guru is ultimate. Shishur asmi guroho, I am a child of the guru. Guroho shishuhu asmi, I am guru's child. There, possessive case, shashti. Matirasti gurau, my mind is in the guru. Mama pahi guru, O guru, please protect me. Okay, so now you get the meaning of this verse also. Some of you had been asking, Guruhu eva gatihi, prathama vibhaktihi guruhu, gurum eva bhaje, dvitiya vibhaktihi gurum, guruna eva sahasmi, tritiya vibhaktihi guruna, namo gurave, chaturthi vibhaktihi gurave, na guroho paramam, panchami vibhaktihi guroho, shishur asmi guroho, shashti vibhaktihi guroho, matirasti gurau, saptami vibhaktihi gurau, mama pahi guru, sambodhana prathama vibhaktihi guru. So I hope this is clear to all of you. So every time from now on, many of you will already be knowing, but for those who just got introduced to the meaning, you will be able to chant knowing the meaning and the beauty and the grammatical, significance of this verse. So all the 7 + 1 vibhaktis of Guru Shabda in the Ekavachanam form are there in this verse. Like this, you have many verses on Krishna. There is another verse on Rama. So it's wonderful to collect these verses and memorize them. Idanim punaravartanam etat asmabhihi gatakakshayam eva pathitam. Ramaha dadati, karta, kartrikarakam. Ramaha dadati. Ramaha dadati prathama vibhaktau asti. Ramaha iti padam. Ramaha kim dadati? Ramaha phalam dadati. Phalam iti karmani dvitiya. Karma padam phalam iti dvitiya vibhaktau asti. Ramaha phalam kena dadati. Ramaha phalam hastena dadati. Hastena, karanam, karanakarakam, instrument. Ramaha phalam hastena dadati. Hastena iti tritiya vibhaktau asti. Ramaha phalam hastena kasmai dadati. Ramaha phalam hastena lakshmanaya dadati. Lakshmanaya iti chaturthi vibhaktau asti. The recipient is in chaturthi vibhakti. Ramaha phalam, Ramaha vrikshat phalam, hastena lakshmanaya dadati. Kutra asti phalam? Tatra vrikshe asti phalam. Ramaha vrikshat phalam svikritya lakshmanaya karena dadati. Tatra apadane panchami. When there is a separation, I told you it is panchami. So vrikshat phalam vrikshe asti. Ramaha hastena vrikshat phalam lakshmanaya dadati. So he takes the fruit from the tree. From iti vadamaha khalu Angla bhashayam. Tatra apadana karakam, apadane panchami, vrikshat, vrikshaha iti phalam, iti padam. Tatra vrikshat iti panchami vibhaktau asti. Tatra shashti vibhaktim prathamatah pashyamaha. Ayodhyayaha Ramaha. Ayodhya's Rama, or Rama belonging to Ayodhya. Athava another example is Dasharathasya putraha Ramaha. Dasharathasya putraha. Dasharathasya. Dasharatha's son. Possessive case. Dasharathasya putraha Ramaha. Phalam vrikshat hastena lakshmanaya kutra dadati. Where does he give? Locative case. In or on, in that sense. Samudra tate dadati. So, on the banks of the ocean or in the beach, he gives Rama, Dasharatha's son Rama, gives a fruit from the tree with his hand to Lakshmana on the beach or on the banks of the ocean. So, Samudra tate iti adhikarana karakam, locative case iti vadamaha. Saptami vibhaktau asti. So you see how all the 7 vibhaktis have their relationship to the kriya, dadati. Tatra kriya padam dadati iti. सर्वैः ज्ञातम् एतत् इति मन्ये गतकक्ष्यायामपि अस्माभिः कृतम् एतत् तत्र यूट्यूब् मध्ये भवति कृपया पश्यन्तु प्रथमा विभक्तिः अपि अस्माभिः गतकक्ष्यायां पठिता रामः ददाति प्रथमा विभक्तिः कर्तारं द्योतयति कः ददाति इति यदा प्रश्नं कुर्मः रामः ददाति सीता ददाति का गायति सीता गायति का नृत्यति राधा नृत्यति तत्र रामः सीता राधा एतानि पदानि प्रथमा विभक्तौ सन्ति कर्तारं द्योतयन्ति रामः ददाति so look at the kriya likhati atra chhatra likhati ka likhati chhatra chhatra iti padam prathama vibhaktau asti. We are going a little fast here because this is revision. Those who have not attended, you can log into our YouTube channel or our course page. You have the PPT and the video and the audio which has been uploaded. So please go through that. As this is revision, I am going slightly faster. We will Bodhana Prathama in this class, which is the new lesson. Kamalam vikasati. Kamalam tatra ganam api asti. Kamalam vikasati sundara sarasi. So Kamalam kutra vikasati sundara sarasi. Tatra saptami vibhaktihi sundara sarasi. The lotus blooms in a beautiful pond. So in the pond that is in saptami. But what blooms? The lotus blooms. Kamalam vikasati. Kamalam iti karta. So Kamalam iti padam prathama vibhaktau asti. Aham ichhami. Aham, I like. Tatra aham iti padam kartaram dyotayati. Aham iti padam prathama vibhaktau asti. Tvam dhavasi. Tvam iti padam prathama vibhaktau asti. Kartaram dyotayitum vayam prathama vibhaktehe upayogam kurmaha. Tata vastu nirdeshartham api. Tatra sa Radha, iyam Sita mama suta. While showing this is my daughter, Janaka refers, we refer to this beautiful verse in the Ramayanam. Janaka refers to his daughter as Sita while giving her away in the Vivaha, while Panigrahanam. Before that, in the Kalyanam, he says, iyam Sita mama suta. So this is my daughter Sita. So while showing this is my daughter, iyam Sita mama suta. Also, tat pustakam, that is a book. Saha vrikshaha, he is a tree. It doesn't sound right in English, but in Sanskritam, vrikshaha is in Pullinga, therefore saha vrikshaha. And sa mama shala, that is my school. Sa is she, because shala is in Strilinga. So sa mama shala. So while denoting something, vastu nirdesha, tatrapi vayam prathama vibhaktim eva upayogam kurmaha. And we also learned that in the sense of pratipadhikartha and ling, and to denote the linga and vachana, we use prathama vibhakti. Please go back to the previous class for a detailed discussion on this. We learned how we cannot use apada in a sentence. So apada means that which is not a word. And what is not a word? What is a word? The definition is suptingantam padam. So padam, a word in Sanskrit, the definition is it should be either subantam or tingantam. Subantam, that which ends with sup pratyaya. They are all the nouns, nama padani. Tingantam, that which ends with a ting pratyaya or a verb. Now, we cannot use a pratipadika in a sentence. Rama, what is a pratipadika? Rama is the root. The pratipadika is the root of a noun. Now, when a sup pratyaya combines with the pratipadika, we get namapadam and all the shabdas. So, Rama is the root plus su, when a pratyaya is added, we get Ramaha. So, Ramaha is in prathama vibhaktihi. Rama is the root. There is a difference. I heard from Sudha Bhagini that some of you had a confusion about Pratipadikam and Namapadam in the Abhyasa class. So I'm just repeating that Pratipadikam is the root of a noun. We have dealt with it even in our introductory chapters before we started lesson 1 when we did introduction to nouns. So Pratipadikam is a noun, is a root of a noun, and when it combines with a sup pratyaya, it becomes a subantam or a namapadam. So pratipadikam as it is cannot be used in a sentence. It is just the root. It should combine with any of the sup pratyayas. So we have 21 plus 3 sup pratyayas, that is 7 plus 1 vibhaktis into ekavachanam, dvivachanam, bahuvachanam, 3 vachanams. I will show you the table today. We will learn that. So like that, when each root combines with the sup pratyaya, we get the corresponding form, whatever vibhakti and whatever vachana it is. Okay. Gajaha chalati. Shukaha upavishati. Atra gajaha, shukaha, atra etani padani prathama vibhaktau santi. Saha vrikshaha. Both these words are in prathama vibhaktihi. Etani kamalani vikasanti. Etani kamalani. These are in prathama vibhaktihi bahuvachanam. We have also learnt about kartari prayogaha. Kartripadasya pradhanyam. That is active voice where the kartripadam or the doer, the subject, gains importance. So the verb follows the vachana or the number of the subject. Girishaha pashyati, Sita pachati, Mata gayati, Balakaha patham pathati, Janaha shlokam vadanti. So all these words, Girishaha, Sita, Mata, Balakaha, Janaha, they are all in Prathama Vibhaktihi, and all these sentences are in active voice. Girisha sees, Sita cooks, Mata sings or mother sings. The boy reads a lesson. Balakaha patham pathati. So if it is balakaha, it will become pathanti because the verb is following the number of the kartripadam. So kartripadasya pradhanyam. They are all examples of prathama vibhaktihi, and they are examples of kartari prayogaha, which you see on the screen. Janaha shlokam vadanti. The people recite the shloka. Janaha shlokam vadanti. Janaha shlokani vadanti. Janaha shlokam vadati. So whatever is the vachanam of the kartripadam, the same vachanam is followed by the kriyapadam in kartari prayogaha. So we already learned this. Subject in an active voice sentence will be in prathama vibhakti, and we also learned to indicate something or someone, prathama vibhakti is used. In karmani prayoga, that is passive voice, the object will be in prathama vibhakti. For example, balakena pathaha pathyate. So balakaha patham pathati is active voice. The boy reads a lesson. Balakena pathaha pathyate. So lesson is the karma padam here, right? That is the object. Kim, what does the boy read? Kam pathati. Patham pathati. So when it is in passive, it becomes balakena, tritiya vibhaktihi. That is instrumental case. Pathaha, the lesson there, the karma padam in active voice, which is in dvitiya. In passive, the karma padam becomes prathama. Balakena pathaha pathyate. So this difference between active, passive and conversion, you don't need to know for the exam in Pravesha. But what you need to know is that in active voice, kartari prayoga, the kartripadam is in prathama vibhakti, and in passive voice, that is karmani prayoga, the object or karma padam is in prathama vibhakti. Lokahitam karaniyam. Atra lokahitam karaniyam. Lokahitam iti padam prathama vibhaktau asti. Lokahitam, welfare of the world. karaniyam has to be done, meaning we have to work towards the welfare of the world. That is the welfare of the world. That is the meaning of this particular phrase. Lokahitam karaniyam. Lokahitam iti padam karmani prayoge tatra prathama vibhaktau asti. Ramena hataha rakshasaha. Atra rakshasaha iti padam karma padam. That is, Rama killed the demon. In that is active voice. In passive, it would be the demon killed by Rama. So by Rama, instrumental case, that is Ramena in Tritiya Vibhakti. Rakshasaha here, that is in Prathama Vibhakti. This is a passive usage. Ramena hataha rakshasaha, the demon killed by Rama. Here the word the demon or rakshasaha in this sentence. In Ramena hataha rakshasaha, rakshasaha is in Prathama Vibhakti. So in Karmani Prayoga or passive usage, the object will be in Prathama Vibhakti. We also learned certain Prathama Vibhakti forms. I want you all to please pay special attention to this particular column, Pratipadikam. Rama, this is the root. Let me also write a root sign here so that it will be easier for all of you to understand the difference between Pratipadikam and Subantam. So Pratipadikam is the root. Rama iti Pratipadikam. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha. This is Prathama Vibhakti form of Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam and Bahuvachanam. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha. Then Harihi. Hari is the Pratipadikam form or the root is Hari. Harihi, Hari, Harayaha. That will be the Prathama Vibhakti form. Pati, Pullinga. So when we ask for Pratipadika, you should only say Rama, not Ramaha. And you should only Hari, not Harihi. And Pati, not Patihi. Ramaha we are getting when Pratipadikam is combining with the Sup Pratyaya. So Ramaha is called Subantam or Namapadam. And this Pratipadikam is very important for us because only with this Pratipadikam will we know the Anta. This again goes back to the fundamentals of what we have learned. How do we determine the Anta or the ending? This word, let us take Rama. We should go to the Pratipadikam root. So when we take the letter M, Ma, how are we getting this? We are getting Ma by combining M plus A, right? So we all know this is very, very basic Gunitaksharam, which we learned. So those who have missed any of our introductory classes, please go back and revise them because this is very important. So this Ma we are getting by combining M plus A. So what is the root ending with? It is ending with the letter A. Therefore, it is called Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha. Today we will learn this Rama Shabda, at least one Shabda we will learn. And that is where, and this heading you have to say for each Shabda. So, Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha. It is not Ramaha Shabdaha, Rama Shabdaha, the Pratipadikam. So we should know the root forms of all the nouns. Only then will we know what ending it is. Because it is Rama, it is Akaranta. Hari, it is Ikaranta. Pullingaha, Hari Shabdaha. Pati is also Ikarantaha, but the declension is slightly different from Hari. Patihi, Pati, Patayaha. Then Guru. Guru is the root, the Pratipadikam. What Anta is it? It is Ukaranta. Always go to the root to determine the Anta, not to the Prathama Vibhakti. Oh, sorry. I cleared all the annotations by mistake. I will just put the root form. I'm sure you know you've understood the Antas now. So pati is also ikarantaha, pullingaha. Now guru is ukaranta, and the Prathama Vibhakti forms are guruhu, guru, guravaha. Pitru is rikaranta. Here, please note, see the Pratipadikam is Pitru, but the Prathama Vibhakti form is Pita, Pitarau, Pitaraha. So you should know this Pratipadikam. Otherwise, you will not know what anta it is, how the Shabda goes. Pitru is the Pratipadikam. Rikarantaha, Pullingaha, Pitru Shabdaha, we say. But if you don't know the Pratipadikam, for example, you will see Pita and think it is Akaranta. That is the mistake which will happen. Therefore, you should not only focus on learning the Vibhaktis or the cases. You must know the Pratipadikam forms. It is mandatory for all the words. Only then you will know Rikarantaha, Pullingaha, Pitru Shabdaha. Those who have your Pravesha textbooks, you will see all the Shabda tables given to you at the end of your book. So there every Shabda will have a heading. Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha, Ikarantaha, Pullingaha, Hari Shabdaha. For that you need to know this Pratipadikam or root forms. Rama, Strilinga, that is Akarantaha, Strilingaha, Rama Shabdaha. So there is a possibility in some cases that the Pratipadikam and the Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam sound the same. For example, Rama, here also it is Rama. There could be such cases also. But we should know that this Rama here in Ekavachanam form, in Prathama Vibhakti, has been formed after the word Rama, Pratipadikam, has combined with the Sup Pratyaya. The way Sup Pratyayas combine and what happens is a more advanced level of grammar. But for this stage, we need to know that all Pratipadikams, they combine with Sup Pratyayas. I'm repeating this because I heard there were a lot of doubts on Pratipadikam. Here, Mati, Ikarantaha, Strilingaha. But when we decline, the declension becomes Matihi. But this is Ikaranta Strilinga Shabda. Matihi, Mati, Matayaha, and Nadi. So please see this now. Matihi, Mati, Matayaha is Ikaranta Strilinga. Nadi is Ikaranta Strilinga. We need to know this difference. There is a slight... In the Shabda, there are differences. Therefore, it is important. Mati, Ikaranta Strilinga. Nadi, Ikaranta Strilinga. Nadi, Nadyau, Nadyaha. Okay. Now, let us move to the next forms here. Shrihi, Shriyau, Shriyaha. Shri Shabda, Ikaranta Strilinga. Dhenu, Ukaranta Strilinga. Dhenuhu, Dhenu, Dhenavaha. Matru, Rikaranta Strilinga. Mata, Matarau, Mataraha. Phala, Napumsakalinga. Here, please note, it is not Phalam Shabda. It is Phala. The Pratipadikam form is Phala. It is Akaranta, Napumsakalinga, Phala Shabda. Phalam, Phale, Phalani. It is not Makaranta. Again, this is based on the feedback I got from the Abhyasa class. Phalam, Jnanam, Vanam. These are all words in Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam form. They are not the Pratipadika forms. The root form is Phala. How do we get la? L plus a. What is the ending? A. Therefore, it is Akarantaha Napumsakalingaha Phala Shabdaha. Phalam is the Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam form, which is gained after combining the root Phala with a Sup Pratyaya. So it is not Phalam Shabda, it is not Makaranta, it is Akaranta Napumsakalinga Phala Shabda. The same for Vanam, Jnanam, all these. Bari, Ikaranta Napumsaka. vari, varini, varini. Dadhi, ikaranta napumsakalinga. Dadhi, dadhini, dadhini. Madhu, ukaranta napumsakalinga. Madhu, madhuni, madhuni. Okay, I hope now the distinction between a Pratipadi and the Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam form is clear. And I hope you all have also realized how to gain the Anta. Let us see this. Tad, Tad Shabdaha. It is Dakaranta. See, the Pratipadikam is Tad, but the Ekavachanam form is Saha. Saha Taute in Pullinga. The same Tad Shabda in Strilinga is Sa Te Taha. And again, Tad, the Pratipadikam is the same for all these. Tat Te Tani. For all these three forms which you see on the screen, the Pratipadikam is Tad. What is changing? The Linga is changing. So please note clearly, everywhere it is Dakarantaha. Whether it is Tad, Pullinga, Strilinga or Napumsakalinga, it is Dakarantaha. Based on the Linga, in Pullinga it becomes Saha Taute. In Strilinga it becomes Sa Te Taha. In Napumsakalinga it becomes Tat Te Tani. So this again we should be clear that the Pratipadikam is Tad only. Etad, similarly, Etad is also similar to Tad. Etad, Pullinga, Eshaha, Etau, Ete. Strilinga, Esha, Ete, Etaha. Napumsakalinga, Etat, Ete, Etani. Idam, here this is Makaranta Pullinga. Ayam, Imau, Ime. Idam, Strilinga is Iyam, Ime, Imaha. Here it is Idam is the Pratipadikam. And sorry, let me clear the Idam in Napumsakalinga. Idam, Ime, Imani. Adas is Sakaranta. Again in Sakaranta, Adas we have Pullinga, Strilinga, Napumsakalinga forms. Adas Sakaranta. Pullinga is Asau, Amu, Ami. Adas Strilinga, Asau, Amu, Amuhu. Adas Napumsakalinga, Adaha, Amu, Amuni. Sarva Pullinga, Sarvaha, Sarvau, Sarve. Sarva Strilinga, Sarva, Sarve, Sarvaha. Sarva Napumsakalinga, Sarvam, Sarve, Sarvani. Yad is similar to Tad. Pullinga is Yaha, Yau, Ye. Yad Strilinga, Ya, Ye, Yaha. Yad Napumsakalinga, Yat, Ye, Yani. Kim in Pullinga is Kaha, Kau, Ke. Strilinga, Ka, Ke, Kaha. Napumsakalinga, Kim, Ke, Kani. Yushmad is Dakarantaha. Trilinga, because when you say you, Y-O-U-U, it can refer to any person. I mean, can be a male, female, neuter gender, anyone. So, Yushmad is Trilinga, what we say. In all three lingas, it is the same. Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam. Then, Dakarantaha, Trilingaha, Asmad Shabdaha. Aham, Avam, Vayam. Again, Asmad is in the sense of I. So, Aham, Avam, Vayam. That is also Trilingaha. So, the way we write it is Dakarantaha. This is the root. I'm just clarifying this. Dakarantaha. We say Trilingaha. Three, and you all know how to write Lingaha. So Dakarantaha, Trilingaha. Similarly, here Dakarantaha, Trilingaha, Asmad Shabdaha. Okay. The meanings of Adaha, Amu, Ami, all of them we have discussed it in the previous class and in the introductory classes. So please refer to that. Now we come to Sambodhana Prathama Vibhaktihi, vocative case. Sambodhanartham athava ahvanartham, to address someone. He Rama atra agacha. He Site tvam patham patha. He Radhe tvam nrityam kuru. So, O Rama, O Sita, O Radha. Hey Krishna, Mam Uddhara. O Krishna, uplift me. In all these cases, when we are addressing someone or calling someone, then Sambodhanartham, Ahvanartham, we use Sambodhana Prathama Vibhaktihi. Now, please note, Sambodhana Prathama is considered a part of Prathama, therefore it is called Sambodhana Prathama. So we don't have, though in the table we have 8 rows into 3, it's not Ashtami Vibhaktihi. We only have Saptami Vibhaktihi, 7 Vibhaktis, and that is 1 to 7 consecutively. And we have this one, Sambodhana Prathama. So we have 24 forms for each table, which we will do today. Examples of vocative case, very simple Vibhakti. Ai balike tvam atra agacha. Oh girl, come here. So when we say ai or he or bho, all these are modes of addressing in Sanskrit. O Rama, he Site, ai balike. Even the stotram, you know, right? Ai girinandini. So Mahishasura Mardini stotram. There ai girinandini. Ai is addressing Girinandini, is daughter of the hill or daughter of the mountain, Parvati. There Girinandini, that is in Sambodhana Prathama Vibhaktihi. Hey Girinandini. So that is how Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti is used a lot in songs and shlokas. We will see some examples. Because you're addressing God, when you're referring to God, we use a lot of this. Hey Devi, Mam Pahi. So, O Devi, protect me. There, Hey Devi is in Sambodhana Prathama. Bhojanaha, O people. Bhojanaha, O people. Bhavantaha kimartham dhavanti. Why do you run? Why do you run? So, Bhojanaha, O people. That is in Sambodhana Prathama. So, it's a variation of Prathama. Like I said, it is used for addressing. Hey Rama, Rakshatu. O Rama, please protect. Bho Shambho. We know that song. Bho Shambho, Shiva Shambho, Swayambho. There, Bho Shambho. Bho, like I said, Hey, Bho, Ai, all these are modes of addressing. Shambho, there is in Sambodhana Prathama. Pahi Guro. Guro Sambodhana Prathama. Manorame. Hey Manorame. Manorame Sambodhana Prathama. Ai Devi. Devi is in Sambodhana Prathama. Ai Girinandini, we just discussed. Girinandini is in Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti. We will learn some forms. So note the Pratipadikam again. We are not going to go again to the Pratipadikam for each word, but as it appears on the screen, please note, and I will start reading them out. Rama, Sambodhana Prathama is He Rama, He Ramau, He Ramaha. Hari, He Hare, He Hari, He Harayaha. Pati, He Pate, He Pati, He Patayaha. Guru, He Guru, He Guru, He Guravaha. Pitr, He Pitaha, He Pitarau, He Pitaraha. Rama, He Rame, He Rame, He Ramaha. Mati, He Mate, He Mati, He Matayaha. Nadi, He Nadi, He Nadyau, He Nadyaha. We should be very careful where we have this dirgha, He Hari here, Dvivachanam of Hari Shabda. And here if you see, He Mati in Dvivachanam of Mati Shabda. Whereas He Nadi, this is Hrasvaswara in Ekavachanam of Nadi Shabda. So we should, while chant here also, He Pati, He Guru. So wherever we have Hrasva Dirgha difference, the difference between short and long letters, we should be very careful and memorize that way itself. It is wrong to say He Nadi, it is wrong. He Nadi, it is Hrasva, a short letter. So that we should be very clear. Note that in Ikaranta Strilinga, Mati Shabda, it is Hemate, Hemati, Hematayaha. Whereas in Nadi, which is Ikaranta Strilinga Shabda, it is He Nadi, He Nadyau, He Nadyaha. Therefore, the Anta matters a lot. Only if we know the anta, we will know how the declension, the shabda goes. Whether it is like nadi or like mati. For that, we should know the pratipadikam form and the anta of each word. Okay, next one. Shri. He Shrihi. He Shriyau. He Shriyaha. Then Dhenu. He Dhenu. He Dhenu. He Dhenavaha. Note it is He Dhenu. He Dhenu. He Dhenavaha. Matru. Rikaranta Strilinga again. He Mataha. He Matarau. He Mataraha. Phala. Akaranta Napumsakalinga. He Phala. He Phale. He Phalani. Vari. Ikaranta Napumsakalinga. He Vare. He Vari. He Varini. He Varini. So, in some shabdas, some vibhaktis will have more than one forms. So, in this case, you will have to memorize both the forms. Okay, so some shabdas have this. In some vibhaktis, they will have more than one form. Both forms have to be memorized and both are correct. You can use either. He Vare, He Vari, He Varini, He Varini. Then Dadhi, Napumsakalinga. Again, two forms. He Dadhe, He Dadhi, He Dadhini, He Dadhini. Madhu, He Madho, He Madhu, He Madhuni, He Madhuni. Okay, so this is how some shabdas will have more than one form. And Sarva, He Sarva, He Sarvau, He Sarve, Sarva Strilinga. He Sarve, He Sarve, He Sarvaha, Sarva Napumsakalinga. He Sarva, He Sarve, He Sarvani. This is a very beautiful shloka from Mukundamala Stotram by Kulashekara Alvar. Many of you will know it. I will just read it out once. You yourselves can identify the Sambodhana Prathama forms in this shloka. He Gopalaka, He Kripa Jalanidhe, He Sindhu Kanyapate, He Kamsantaka, He Gajendra Karuna Parina, He Madhava, He Ramanuja, He Jagatraya Guru, He Pundari Kakshamam, He Gopi Jananatha, Palaya Param Janami Natvam Vina. Beautiful shloka. I would have maybe in your Abhyasa class, you all can have an opportunity to read it out. Do this as an exercise. Go through the shloka and find out all the Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti forms which are adjectives to Krishna. So please do this as an exercise and also try to find out the meanings of each of the words. A beautiful example where the entire shloka is full of words of Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti. We have many stotras like this, like I said, Ayigiri Nandini. So in that also many words in Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti. And the songs of Sadashiva Brahmendra. Manasa Sancharare. There Manasa. There he's saying Re Manasa, O mind. Brahmani Sanchara. Please dwell in the Brahman or the ultimate reality. So Manasa, there Manasa is in Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti. Tarangas, Madhava, Mamava, Deva, Krishna, Yadava, Krishna. All these are in Madhava, Deva, Krishna, Yadava, Krishna, Yadukula, Krishna. Again, for those who are aware of this Kirtana by Narayana Tirtha, one of the Tarangas, all these words are in Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti. So like this, you find many, it's very interesting. So now those who learnt it newly, when you listen to some song in Sanskrit or some shloka, you will be able to identify the Sambodhana Prathama Vibhaktis there. Pibare Ramarasam, Rasane. There, rasane, O tongue. Rama rasam pibare, again by Sadashiva Brahmendra. Drink the nectar of Rama's name. The nectar of Rama or the nectar of Rama's name. O rasane, O tongue. There, Sadashiva Brahmendra is addressing the tongue to taste or to drink the nectar of Rama's name. So rasane, there rasane is in Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti. Okay. Now, before we conclude today's class, I want to introduce you to a Shabda because we keep saying Shabda, Shabda, Shabda. So I thought let us learn one Shabda. I will read it out, time permitting. Maybe you all can repeat or read it. Please note each Vibhakti. So we have Prathama Vibhakti, subject, Sambodhana Prathama, vocative case, Dvitiya Vibhakti, that is karma or object, Tritiya Vibhakti is Karana Karakam, that is third Vibhakti, fourth Vibhakti is Sampradana Karakam, fifth is Apadana, I told you separation, then possession, possessive case, sixth Vibhakti Sambandha, Adhikarana or locative cases, Saptami. So I will read out the Shabda. Please just introduce yourselves to the way the Shabda goes. And this, it's very important for those who are doing it for the first time. Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha, Akarantaha. Please note, why are we saying Akaranta? Because the Pratipadikam Rama is ending with A. The letter Ma is comprised of M plus A. It ends with A. Therefore, Akarantaha, Pullingaha, masculine gender, Rama Shabdaha. The way we recite a Shabda is we chant the heading, then go to the Shabda. Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha, Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha. I'll just spotlight it. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha, He Rama, He Ramau, He Ramaha, Ramam, Ramau, Raman, Ramena, Ramabhyam, Ramaihi, Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyaha, Ramat, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyaha, Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramanam, Rame, Ramayoho, Rameshu. I hope this is clear. Once again, I will read the Shabda. Please, all of you listen to it. Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha, Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha, He Rama, He Ramau, He Ramaha, Ramam, Ramau, Raman, Ramena, Ramabhyam, Ramaihi, Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyaha, Ramat, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyaha, Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramanam, Rame, Ramayoho, Rameshu. Okay, maybe we have anyone can raise their hand. I will see. Lakshmi Ramasubramanian Bhagini, please read out Rama Shabda aloud.
Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha, He Rama, He Ramau, He Ramaha, Ramam, Ramau, Raman, Ramena, Ramabhyam, Ramaihi, Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyaha, Ramat, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyaha, Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramanam, Rame, Ramayoho, Rameshu.
Uttamam Bhagini, very well recited. So one more thing I would like to share here. There are two ways. Some schools, they teach He Rama, He Ramau, He Ramaha in the end. So it would be Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramau, Raman, After Saptami Vibhakti, He Rama, He Rama, He Ramaha. Some teach that way. But I personally prefer Sambodhana Prathama as soon as we finish Prathama Vibhakti. And I find it easier even to memorize that way, but it's a choice. If you all want to have Sambodhana Prathama in the end after Saptami, that is also correct in the table. Or as it is considered a part of Prathama, I feel it's better if we chant it after Prathama itself, but both ways are correct. So you could do either way. So even textbooks, you will see some textbooks giving Sambodhana Prathama soon after Prathama. Some give it after Saptami. So both ways of writing and chanting are correct and they are accepted. One more person, Priyadarshini Bhagini. So the homework for all of you by next Sunday, please memorize Rama Shabda. Yes, Priyadarshini Bhagini.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Namaste.
Ramaha Ramo Ramaha.
Please start from the heading Akarantaha.
Akarantaha Pullingaha Rama Shabdaha Ramaha Ramo Ramaha. He Rama, He Ramo, He Ramaha. Ramam, Ramo, Raman, Ramena, Ramabhyam, Ramaihi, Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah, Ramat, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah, Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramanam, Rame, Ramayoho, Rameshu.
Uttamam Bhagini. Dhanyavadaha. So all of you, please memorize Rama Shabda by next class. You can listen to the recording. There is also a Shabda and Dhatu tool in Vyoma to help you help memorization easier for you. So I think there is repetition mode also in that. You could try to procure that product also. It will help you. Keep listening to the chanting or recitation of the Shabda and keep repeating. Then you can memorize and practice by writing it. Sorry. So once you write, it registers better. From now on, we are going to learn Shabdas frequently. So as and when we complete this class, we only have one Shabda. So as and when we complete, please memorize it by next Sunday. That way you won't have a backlog. And then when we come to Tritiya Vibhakti, Chaturthi Vibhakti, the meaning and the usage, it would be easier for you. So please, it's a request, please do that. Memorize Rama Shabda and also try to recite other Shabdas which are Akaranta Pullinga. For example, Krishna Shabda, Bhima Shabda, all these will be like this only, like Rama Shabda only. Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, all these will be like Rama Shabda. Krishna, Balarama, all these also like Rama Shabda only. Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, Sahadeva, all these will be like Rama Shabda. So whatever names you know, which please confirm that it is Akaranta Pullinga, they will all follow Rama Shabda. So Krishna, 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 He Krishna, He Krishna, He Krishna, Krishnam, Krishna, Krishnan. So that way we all follow it follows Rama Shabda, all Akaranta Pullinga words. So please memorize Rama and as an exercise, try to do other, I gave you so many words, examples right now. So all these Bala Shabda, Balaha, Balau, Balaha, Balakaha, Balakaha, Balakau, Balakaha, Purushaha, Purushau, Purushaha, all these you can do as an exercise to see the declension based on Rama Shabda. Okay. Mohan Mahodaya, you have sent me a Gmail address. Please let me know what your query is and send me an email so that I will be able to respond to you. And Krishna ji, the words, yes, some words in other languages or in names, even though, you know, they are of a different gender in Sanskrit, it is common to see names in other genders in Hindi and other languages. So we are going only by Sanskrit. Madhu, you've asked me, Madhu is a, Madhu here refers to honey. So here Madhu, just referring to honey, is a Napumsakalinga word in Sanskrit. Whereas if it is Madhusudana, then it becomes Pullinga. So the Madhu is also the name of a demon. So the one who killed demon Madhu is Madhusudana or Krishna. So Madhusudana, that would be Pullinga word. But Madhu is a Napumsakalinga word in Sanskrit. In Sanskrit, we only go by declension as Napumsakalinga. So, I understand that sometimes, though the words are of a different linga in Sanskrit, people would have named men or women with the similar name, but that will not correspond to Sanskrit grammar. That much I can tell you. Kanupriya ji, yes, we will be explaining usage by cases in subsequent classes. Each vibhakti we will go through. Because I keep saying Shabda, I just clarified it, this class, and it is important for us to learn Shabdas at this stage. So let us begin with the most common and the simplest Rama Shabda. But in future classes, we will deal with what is Tritiya, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi. Each vibhakti we will deal with in one lesson. The fifth lesson deals with the Dvitiya Vibhakti, so we will do it that way. Kanupriya ji, please send me an email with your question. We have already run out of time. So you said it's too long to type here. No, send me an email with your question. Sujata Rani Bhagini, whichever Shabda, if you're saying Sarva Pullinga Shabda, then you say Pullingaha. If you're reciting Strilingaha, Strilinga. Whichever Shabda you're reciting, you say that particular Linga and recite that way. Jyotsna ji, thank you for that question. Sambodhana Prathama, there is no need to have the words bho, ayi, re, he, all these. There is no need to have. Even without those words, when you say just Rama, Rama, atra agacha, that is also Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti. There is no need to say he, re, ayi, bho, these words. These are used while addressing in Sanskrit commonly. And in the Shabda, we say he Rama, he Rama, he Ramaha, to clearly identify that it is a vocative case. So it is a practice that in Shabdas we say he Rame, he Rame, he Ramaha, he Nadi, he Nadyau, he Nadyaha. In Shabdas we say he, that is the practice which has been given to us by our gurus and by Parampara. But in a sentence or in a shloka, even without the words ai, bho, re, he preceding Sambodhana Prathama, it will still be Sambodhana Prathama only. I'm sure you will come across, for example, Madhava, Mamava, Deva, Krishna in Narayana Tirtha's Taranga. There is no he or re or ai. But all these words, Madhava, Mamava, of course, is a Mam, Ava. Mam is Dvitiya Vibhakti, Ava is protect. Let's not deal with that word, but Mamava means protect. But words addressing Krishna, Madhava, Krishna, Deva, Krishna, Yadava, Yadukula, Krishna, all these are in Prathama Vibhakti only. Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti only. Sambodhana Prathama vocative case. So there is no need to have ai, re, bho preceding the word. A reference for root words, Vasudevan ji. For root in a noun is called Pratipadikam. Root of a verb is called Dhatuhu. We have also dealt with in the introductory classes and in many other classes, we have dealt with root forms of verbs. They are called Dhatuhu. Root form of a noun is Pratipadikam. I have typed the email address. I'm just sending it. You can also send it to Sanskrit from home at Vyoma Labs. Please copy me also on that email. I've just sent my email ID. You can copy me on the email and send it to Sanskrit from home at Vyoma Labs. Okay, let us conclude with Shanti Mantraha. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। धन्यवादाः सर्वेभ्यः, हृत्पूर्वक नमस्काराः। आगामि भानुवासरे पुनर्मिलामः। We will meet next Sunday. There will as usual be an abhyasa class on Saturday. धन्यवादाः। राम राम राम।